Hi, Paji, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, just waiting for a few more people to join in.
Yeah, cool. I think what we'll do is, yeah, they said they were going to come early, weren't they? So, should be all right. Should be good. But yeah, yes. How are you?
I'm doing good after yesterday's game.
I know. I'm really impressed with KKR. I think they've been, top notch. So today I'm wearing yellow. I was sporting
Yeah.
CSK for the first time properly. I'll be sporting CSK.
Yes, Paji. I
That would
hope
be.
it turns out to be a good game today.
Yes, yes, yes. Raj is always interesting. So be brilliant to see how they do. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. All right. Let's just quickly put a note out. Who's joining us? Yeah. Maybe everybody's confused of what time we're going to start. But you could take the live off and we can come back on. I think that's probably a better thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you take the live off and then delete it if you can, and then we'll start again. I'll send the message to the group. Okay.
Then again, I have to create a new link, so that will be again an issue for those guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Let it continue. Let us continue.
Yeah, cool. Let's get everybody here. But yeah, it should be interesting what happens today. Shraja is always interesting, Graham, because I think if RCP get a big score, they'll be able to. Will Chennai get it? That's the big question. That is the big question. So
yeah, the kind of Chennai had that their first game, the batting collapse. That's again a doubtful thing.
yeah, I think Moeen Ali will be the main guy today. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yes, Sam Curran is also back in the squad, so most probably he will replace Joe Hazelwood, and the CSK can get again a bowler and a batsman as well, a all-rounder.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing. Yeah, they're going to get the balance of the side. But I think Gaikwad has just been so amazing. I think him and then Moeen, if Moeen plays well today, I think that could put them in a place. But we don't know which RCB will turn up because they'll be wearing they were wearing red again today, I think.
I'm just wearing white for peace,
You're wearing white for peace. Yeah. Yeah. I think Anuj said he might come as well. So hopefully we'll get. Cool. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. Can't wait. Yeah, I think now we're getting to a good place in the IPL where you have to support another team for your team to do well. It's always one thing, but like if CSK win today and RR lose tomorrow against DC, which I hope not going to happen because like we went in the last game, they were favorites and we beat them, so we can beat them again hopefully. But yeah, that's the big thing. And now I'll be supporting obviously us tomorrow, and then maybe Punjab. I want Punjab, KKR, or ourselves to get the third or fourth position. And then I think Delhi and CSK, if CSK win today, they'll be sorted.
Yeah, even the point table is such wide open right now. Even Hyderabad can qualify sitting from the last. So the IPL has been interesting in the second half. The first half teams which didn't perform, now they are performing. Like Rajasthan and KKR.
That's the good thing. What's happening now is we're actually seeing teams that weren't playing well in the first phase now playing in the second phase. And then even if we go back, say if RCB lose today, now they look really good in Dubai, UAE at the start of their thing, and now they're falling to bits. But again, for the whole tournament, it needs a bit of competition to the end. So I think. It's all brewing nicely, and I say if you got Mumbai are playing RCB on the is it the Saturday game or the Sunday games?
Sunday.
Sunday game. Oh wow!
RCB Mumbai Sunday.
And I'll say if RCB lose today and you guys win that game, then it's wide open. Then it's completely wide open.
But still, we will be out. We will be out of the top four position. The points remains same, but the net run rate is a bit of issue for us. Prior to this loss, we had maintained our net run rate in such a way that if anything goes wrong, still we have an advantage. Now we don't have any advantage just to win the game. That is all we just.
Yeah, I think that was the big problem yesterday. The problem yesterday was the fact is that you lost by such a margin. It was a 15 or 16 overs. It's that can kill you right at the end, and I think that was a big problem for Mumbai Indians. And what will happen next is obviously if we beat Delhi, I think that's a game that you say you just want to get the maximum points from. But again, when you play Sunrisers or if you play teams that are not in contention and you lose by a big margin, then it's going to be crucial for the tournament. But it's interesting. Even yesterday, you saw Owen Morgan's captaincy looks really good. He really struggled in the 100. I thought he really struggled in the 100 with the London Spirit because they were doing really bad and he was just down and out. But now he started lifting himself. He's dangerous when he's confident. So I think the captaincy issue for KKR is sorted, and but really they've sorted the batting out. That was their biggest Achilles heel at the start. They really struggled. Yeah.
Yeah, even maybe the players aren't taking any risk because of the T20 World Cup. The players who are participating, most of them are playing IPL. So there's always a risk of an injury. I see people players not even diving just to save a 4 or a 6.
Yeah,
which we saw in the first half.
That was really interesting because one of the matches, I think it was the Mumbai match, and my nephew actually said he could have died for that, and I said, look, he doesn't want to get injured after what happened to Mark Wood in the England Indian series. Did you see when he dived for the ball on the boundary, and there was a lot of bad press. He got a lot of bad press for that as well. So I think maybe a lot of people were saying, look, if it's going for 4, let it go for 4 rather than get yourself injured with the World Cup. But really, for MI, the big problem is what is happening with Hardik Pandya. Is it a physical issue or is it a mental issue? Because I think mentally he looked really down and out of fuel. Hi, Kashyap, you okay? He's outside.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kashyap.
Hi. How are you?
Not bad. Are you outside? Where about are you?
1 minute. I am coming. I am going home and I'm again joining. Only 2 minutes I needed.
Okay, cool. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
No worries.
Yes, Mark Wood had a very negative PR against him when he got injured with that unnecessary thing. But again, that was the requirement of the game, to just help the country win that time. So I don't see it's wrong to blame him at that point of time. But how press works, be it any country, they just want to go after that single player.
That's the problem. Yeah, that is the big issue. So it's just one of those when you think what is going on, and but now with the World Cup, it's even more precious because obviously things might happen there, which everybody wants to play the T20 World Cup because I think with the mega auction coming up, the big thing is if you have a good World Cup, your pricing crores is gonna rise, isn't it? So I think that's one of the things that people want or people are thinking that might happen is like get a good World Cup in and then your IPL value will rise. And obviously for 3 years or 4 years where you get the big contract, you'll be sorted because I think that's really, really what people are trying to do. So I don't know. It's interesting how things work out, but again, you have a point, and I think the big one is Hardik Pandya and how that fits into the MI, the team, because obviously having Hardik Pandya to bowl 2 overs at least, and then also come in at that slot where you've currently got Saurabh Tiwari, who doesn't hit the ball hard, is a big problem for MI, especially if Surya or Ishan don't bat well.
Exactly. The middle order is collapsing. So,
Yeah.
and I don't see Saurav Tiwari playing again. We have witnessed how slow he was within his innings. And yesterday, if it would been Hardik on those 4 balls, I would have said, either he's in form or not. But out of those 4 balls, we could have get 10 runs, which we missed yesterday. Even the 10 runs made a very big impact. The psychological impact. Exactly.
Yeah. As I said, we in the yesterday's show, I said anything under 160, KKR will win that match, and that's what happened. After the RR game, when we said 185, I'm on my roll now. Like today is going to be really difficult to predict because if Chennai bat first, and get a big score, then I fancy them to win. Yeah. If RCB bat first and get a big score, then you say they could be favourites because you look at the Chennai batting and you look at the way the numbers are. If Moeen doesn't fire and Gaikwad isn't there or Faf, the batting there is already one-paced as well. So I think that's the problem. And Raina was awful. You have to admit Raina was awful in the first game. So whether he can come back better in this game is very highly debatable too. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. So we will have to wait and see.
Yeah. So the viewers joining us. I am Bhashir, your host, and I have Sandy Paji, who is one of the panelists, and he is all dressed in yellow, which means he's supporting CSK. So coming to you, Paji, now let's talk about this game. When we saw the first encounter in the first half of the season, we see just CSK had every bit of hold against RCB. So do you think we can see a kind of a repeat same thing in today's match as well?
It'll be very interesting, Basha, because the way the last match has gone, CSK beat Mumbai. It was a 60-40. Everybody was thinking Mumbai should win that game. On paper, stronger team, stronger players. They would win that game. However, CSK took the rabbit out the hat. They won that game. RCB versus Sunrisers. Everybody said RCB would win that game. They lost. So coming into this game, CSK have the confidence. RCB don't. So how that will come into fruition in the game is the big question. And I think for me, I would always go for the MS Dhoni because his captaincy is just on a different level to Virat's. I have to say that. And I think if they play well, they will win the game.
So I have you just talked about Raina that he is not firing up and he need to fire for the team. So there's a start. So Raina has scored 61 runs against pace and 66 against spin this season with a strike rate of 91 and 183 respectively. So do you think coming to Raina? So these it's already 8 matches and he is say he has somewhere around 127 runs. So is it a big concern because we used to see Raina who used to hit say 300, 350 plus runs every season. So is that the weak link in the CSK lineup?
Obviously it is because the problem is with Raina, he's been such a big man for that franchise. That franchise has been able to rely on him. But now what the problem is because you do not play any type of cricket. I'm saying he hasn't played any cricket since the family incident. That has held him back, and the older you get, the more skills you lose quickly. So I think that's what I say. He needs one big innings in the tournament, say even for say 10, 15 overs, score some runs, get that confidence in going into the next game. But as I said, if he does play today, I'm not expecting big things for him because of their time. MS Dhoni is exactly the same. I think the timing of his batting is due to the fact that he's not playing any type of cricket, and batsmen need to play cricket just to keep their skills up and going and being able to see the ball, because that's the biggest thing in cricket is the sight of the ball. As soon as you stop looking at the ball, or as soon as you stop, practicing those basic skills, it's hard to get back really hard. And the older you get, the harder it gets. Yeah.
Okay. So we have Keshav with us as well, joining in, and I guess he's supporting RCB. Just wearing that wrong one
Sure,
T-shirt.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure for
So
RCB.
yeah. So Keshav, first of all, welcome to the show, and I have a stat in front of you. So it says that ABD, De Villiers is just averaging 20.7 with a strike of 112 against spinners this season and in the past season as well. So do you think it? So how would you like to take this up? It's a concern for the RCB at this moment. Was that the reason the RCB could not click in the previous game? Is it or
Yeah, yeah, Bashya, I want to say that it's not a it's a concern, but we only have a one game, so we will be doing good today, and ABD will be striking today. It's a small ground, and you will see many of the sixes out of the ground too also.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paji, you were saying something.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what they said in the last game. They said they were going to do this, and they failed. So, but the problem with the RCB, and I say to Keshav, and I say to all the RCB fans, is it's a confused franchise. Yeah, it's now confusion, head to toe in confusion. The captain is going. Yeah, the main owner is sitting in London. Yeah, Vijay Mallya is sitting in London. Yeah, so you've got him here. You've got obviously the captain going. They don't even know what jersey to wear. 1 minute is red, next minute is blue, next minute is green. It's very difficult to know what's going on. So I think they need to reset. It's right, Virat is leaving the captaincy, but what needs to happen now is they need a clear out. They need a total clear out, a new rebranding, change the name from Royal Challengers Bangalore, because Bangalore doesn't exist. In the Indian dictionary, Bangalore doesn't exist anymore. It's Bengaluru. So get a new name, get a new color, hopefully put some blue or pink into it, and then they will have champion mentality.
Yeah, Baji, that was a very bold statement. So yeah, coming to Keshav, back to you. Last time we saw how Ravindra Jadeja thrashed RCB, by those four sixes in an over Harshal Patel, and some brilliant display of fielding and bowling as well. So how do you
Yeah.
take that guy as a threat for today's game? It's given Charger is a very small ground. Even a missed time over there goes for a big. So how do you plan to stop him up?
So we can stop by UZ.
Okay. Okay, so don't. Keshav, coming back to you again. So don't you think even if you get if UZ Chahal get him, that's that's really will be a beneficial for RCB. If he gets going, then anyhow, what will be the RCB's approach to stop him and to hold that destruction?
Our main bowler is right now is Mohammad Siraj, who is performed very well in the first stage of the IPL. So we can stop. We can too stop Jaddu by Siraj too also.
Okay. So Paji, I have a one stat coming in front of you. So CSK has won like their 17 out of 27 matches till now. Only 10 has been won by RCB and 17 by CSK. So do you think these figures are very crucial before going into the game?
Yes, because you have one team that has a champion mentality and one that you have a challenger mentality. So if you have a champion and challenger in a boxing match, who is going to win? Yeah, it's always going to be the champion. The champion, the person that is sitting there, and you follow Formula One quite thingy. We have the Lewis Hamilton and what's his name again? Verstappen, whoever he is.
Max Verstappen.
His father wasn't even a champion. Yeah, so we know Lewis Hamilton will win the world championship again right at the end. Yeah, whatever happens. So we have the same thing. Dhoni is Virat's father. Yeah, that's the thing. We have to remember that. Yeah, Virat is so scared of failing at the World Cup. He's already bringing Dhoni in now to make sure that Dhoni will lead that team off the field, and on the field Virat will take things. So in the match today, hopefully Chennai will win, and that would be brilliant for Rajasthan Royals, and it would be brilliant for maybe Punjab and also KKR, because I want one of those teams in the top three, which is most important for us.
No, 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 Paji. RCB is going to win. Mark my words.
We will see. We will see. As I said,
Yeah.
the only way RCB will win today, if they bat
Virat
first.
performance.
If they bat first
Virat
today and get a
performance.
score
Yeah,
190 to
yeah,
200, I can see RCB winning. If
yeah.
it's the other way,
Yeah. I have one question, Paji. Do you think Team David will be playing in place of Hasranga?
there should be. He should be. Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he should be playing, because that will give them a bit more batting strength, and it will also mean that you have one less spinner, because I think Shraja is going to be pace friendly. So I think
Yeah.
your main player today will be Kyle Jamieson. Siraj with the white ball, I
And
don't know.
one more thing, Paji, one more thing. Do you think Navdeep Saini will be playing in place of Sachin Baby?
I don't know. He's Navdeep said he hasn't been much on Instagram lately, so he spends a lot of time on Instagram. He doesn't do much playing cricket, so he doesn't actually play what he's paid for. He's actually spending time doing weights in the gym and doing all these exercises, which I don't know why. Yeah, it's a branding exercise. I don't know, but I think even if he's playing today, I don't think it's going to make a difference. And I think today, if Sam Curran plays, Sam Curran will make a good difference for Chennai Super Kings.
But Chennai has won
Okay,
the
Paji.
match,
So, Paji, so
so they won't be
coming
able
back
to
to your
change the side. Yeah, so they won't change.
So, Paji, coming back to your question as of now, you said the winning mentality and the challenging mentality, but this season, both the teams have had a very pretty even contest against the other teams as well. Even what we used to see RCB from our previous years, now this year we are seeing them as, they are up for the title challenge this year. They are challenging. One or two games went against them. It didn't. The result were not according to RCB what they wanted. But at the end of the day, the players have to make the peace with whatever the condition and the results are. So do you think RCB after coming back from a loss against their previous loss against KKR. So do you think they will be mentally more tougher to beat this time? Because as we also Virat stepping down from the captaincy of the franchise as well, and they just want to do for this skipper. So can we expect even a more even and entertaining context this season this evening?
Hopefully it is a entertainment, but you can't understand, because they just didn't get they didn't just lose, they got humiliated in that game. So that was the problem with RCB. They got humiliated, 91, 92 all out, or after the 20 overs. It's just horrendous, and it was such a poor performance. Whether they the management, Hassan and co, really got into them. And what do you do as a coach? Do you give them respect? Do you pat them on the back and say, Shabash, better luck next time? Or do you say, get back on the training pitch, let's win the next game? But the only beauty for them is it's a different ground, different dimensions. So, they've got a fighter's chance. And if you look at the two teams, RCB does have the more natural, aggressive batsmen compared to CSK. So I think that's where the difference in between playing this game and the last game in a different ground. They could probably this ground suits them more than the last one.
Okay. So I have Varnata joining us again, one of the, hardcore RCB supporter, and she would be hoping, to give some replies to certain people through her team. So Varnata, welcome to World Cricket Fans Forum. So I hope you're doing good this evening. Must be nervous
I
about
am.
today's game.
I'm seeing how come Paji is wearing yellow. I just noticed that. Why are you wearing yellow? Are you
Because
supporting
I'm
Chennai
not
today?
jinxing it. I'm not. I'm not going to be jinxing. And my brother is here. Ashish is here. Ashish, look, the yellow jersey is on today. Yeah, the yellow jersey is on. So I am just saying that today I will be supporting CSK because that is the best result for our Rajasthan Royals if CSK win.
But I did not expect that from you. At least, when is that day when you will be supporting RCB? Is there a day? No.
Uh, if RCB get to the final, maybe. For your
See,
captain,
that's
sir.
also a maybe for now.
Maybe for now.
It's fine. It's fine. I think the team has to play. Nothing has got to do with us supporting, changing jersey colors. I mean, if they don't play, if they perform like how they played in the last match, nobody can save them from losing it.
Okay.
So,
So,
pretty much excited, pretty much nervous. It's mixed feelings. Go
Hi
ahead, Basha.
Ashish. Hi Ashish. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to Cricket Fans Forum. So Ashish, how excited are you about today's game playing against your arch rivals? It's called as Southern Derby. So against RC, I guess he had to drop off due to some network issues. So coming Keshav back to you. So how do you see RCB lining up today's game? Who's in, who's out according to you in today's lineup?
Uh, Asranga out, Tim David in, and Sachin Baby out, Navdeep Sani in.
Interesting.
That, that that's uh, that's really interesting. So one other coming back to you. So everyone had a good chatter around Mohammad Azharuddin, why he is not stepping in, why the team is not trusting his services for through this season. As we know that Azharuddin has a very good domestic season. He made that 100 in the Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 tournament as well. So, do you see his? Do you fancy his chances playing today in today's lineup?
As a fan, I really want to he or Rajat Patidar at three because they have been playing. Patidar played in the first phase, so it's not fair for Patidar. If you see from the Patidar's perspective, I mean, you give him two chances and then you remove him, and then you get Sundar at three. Then again, you remove that person, you get another Shehbaz Ahmed at three. You keep trying chopping and changes at number three. Then how a player will perform at that place? And if he has played just two matches, you cannot say that he scored 20 runs and you can judge him based on that he is not good at number three. You need to give him more chances and then judge that he is not suiting at number three. And if Azharuddin is playing, I think he should be playing as an opener. Virat Kohli should step one down. I mean, he should be coming at three, and Azharuddin and DDP should open. But that's unlikely to happen. I mean, I don't see Virat Kohli at coming at three. But apart from that, if I see any changes, I see. I think they will go with same, but they shouldn't since we lost that match so badly. So if my changes, it would be three Rajat Patidar at three, and I'm not sure why Sachin Baby was given a chance ahead of Shehbaz Ahmed. I mean, I think we should go with Shehbaz Ahmed. And it's a batter's paradise. I would like to see, either Hasranga, in place of Hasranga, we see Tim David. Or if we want to go with extra bowler, then a Chamira maybe in place of Hasranga. Because bowling is going to be a concern today. आज बहुत पिटाई होने वाली है यहाँ पे from both the sides, whether it's Chennai or it's Mumbai, it's Bangalore, and we know Harshal Patel and the Jadeja. That chemistry is totally different. So I really don't want to see Harshal Patel just going for runs and runs, and then we will be out of control. No, so they should take that responsibility to restrict them and make those plans and then come and execute it well. That's it.
Just a quick one,
Uh,
Basha. It's been delayed. The match has been delayed. So
Yes, so there is an inspection at 7:30. I'm not sure, there was no rain and nothing, but then the light is low. So there is an inspection at 7:30. Only then it's going to start.
Okay, so we have two more new panelists joining us. So we have Yathat and we have Jagannathan. So sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Apologies for that. So
No problem.
Yathat, coming back to you, I'll just give you a stat in front of you. Kohli is just 66 runs away from becoming the fifth batter to get 10,000 runs in T20 cricket. So how do you define his journey till 9,000 runs? You have witnessed his ups and downs. So I would like you to have a take on this.
For players like Virat Kohli, I have got nothing to say. Everything is in front of you, his goods and bads, and now currently is going out of a lean patch, and I am sure that he would be coming out pretty much well. Previous match he required 71 to cross that 10,000, and I knew 71 is too unlucky for him. So, and I didn't fancy my chances. So, whenever you expect something and that thing doesn't happen, you get pretty disappointed. So, I didn't expected that. But now 66, I believe this is a number that Virat can get quickly. So, if he gets into his zone, so this is a very small 66 in front of someone like a Virat Kohli who's known to score 4 centuries in a season. So 66 is pretty too small. So I think he has got a lot more runs to add on. And if he gets even if he gets a start, then I think that it's good night for CSK, because if he gets a 25, then CB has won it.
Yes, Varnatha. You
So
need to.
I am really not sure why everyone has just, removed RCB from their list. It's like we just had one bad day. We
Yeah.
lost at 93 or 92 something was score. We were lost that day. It was just one bad day at office. This team is capable of doing wonders. It's just that one game is required for AB, Virat, and Maxwell to get going. And if anyone is get going, you know what happens. So we don't have to
Hmm.
say anything. एंड एक मैच में एबी डिविलियर्स आउट क्या हो गया दुनिया ने उसको आउट ऑफ फॉर्म बना दिया एबीडी इज आउट ऑफ फॉर्म आई मीन we have seen what ABD does. If he is going, nobody can stop him. And I don't want to jinx it right now because I am not even part of jinxing team. It doesn't work for me. But then one match he was out and everyone named him as, he's out of form. So याद रखना CSK वालों आज क्या होगा. See, the storm is already here. I mean, the storm is coming, but the storm is already here. So you can just predict what are the things which are going to happen today. So CSK, I don't think, and one more thing is that I want CSK to take us very lightly. That ये team है ना कुछ नहीं करेगी, ठीक है हार जाएगी ऐसे ही. वैसे भी last match बहुत गंदा था. So I want them to take us lightly, and that's when RCB should go all guns blazing and get that.
Okay, but
That's
what
what's
I would
Okay. Okay, so Jagannathan, coming back to you. So, Sam Curran is out of his mandatory quarantine, which, so do you see his fanciest chances coming today in place of Josh Hazelwood or Dwayne Bravo? As we all know, it has to be a lookalike replacement. So I fancied Bravo Stater missing out the game today. But source is saying it's Hazelwood who will be dropped. So who do you want Sam Curran to play in whose place?
Yeah, so see, I would feel that if Sam Curran comes, it's a better option than Bravo because you have seen him how well he bowls and how well he is with the bat. So even the last, even at the first phrase, so even at the death over, right? So when Pollard was initially batting and they were chasing down, so you saw the way he controlled the last 2 overs, right? So he's a very economical, no, a very economical bowler. So he doesn't give away that much of runs. So what I feel is, playing Sam Curran instead of Bravo would be a really good bowling attack though, because you will have Jason Load along with it, and you will have 9 players who can even bat well also. Because Saja is a ground and it's that kind of a pitch that you cannot expect a bowler to control more because Saja has always been like that. It's a small ground. It's a batting friendly ground. It's never for a bowler. It has never been for a bowler. So, this is my takeaway and my view of things. So I feel yes, Sam Curran do should play today.
So coming back to you, Surinder Paji, we as discussed earlier again, top order batsmen just are not informed. Not even Faf, not even Suresh Raina. Even MS didn't score in the last game as well. So again, going through the RCB's bowling lineup as well as the entire lineup. If one of those guys gets going, it's that guy can make life very tougher for the opposition. So how do you want them to click today? Even Moin, Duplessis, MS, Raidu, they have to contribute in today's game.
Yeah, this is going to be the big challenge for CSK. If the top three of CSK can outscore the top three of RCB, then there's only going to be one winner, and that winner is going to be wearing the yellow jersey. Yeah. And the one captain is going to win it is going to be MS Dhoni. We all know that. Even Yatara today is trying to keep the peace because every time I've joined Yatara on WCF, when Chennai play, he always wears the MS Dhoni shirt. Where's the MS Dhoni shirt gone? Where's the MS Dhoni
Pardon?
shirt gone? Huh?
If Chennai wins, then Delhi will come down the points table, isn't it? So it's
Oh
better that
yes,
RCB
oh
wins.
yes. But to be fair, as I said, Venata said the right point. If De Villiers, Maxwell, and Kohli come to the party, Ash Raja, they should win because obviously they have the power hitting. However, you look at the bowling is very much as the muchness. There's not much difference between the two bowling. So I do like the balance of Lord Tucker and also obviously what's in the Chal? Yeah, Deepak. So that's a good combination there. And if they play Hazelwood, I'd play Hazelwood as well. And then obviously Jadeja. But that's a good balance there. And obviously with Siraj with the white ball, I'm not a fan of Siraj with the white ball. Jameson is up and down as well. And will they bowl Maxwell? They shouldn't bowl Maxwell. It'd be very dangerous to bowl Maxwell on this ground as well. So a lot of options. It's a even Stevens game. But I think Chennai will win if they bat first and score a 185, 190 score. Chennai will win.
Okay,
If
so coming to
Maxwell,
the last.
one thing, if Maxwell bats, the ball will be outside the ground for
If he
sure.
hits it, if he misses, he'll be out. He'll be outside the ground. And remember, you have to remember one thing for Nata. Maxwell's fiance is a Chennai girl. Yeah. So she will
So,
even tell Maxwell to take calm on my home team. She will say that.
Okay. So coming to the last segment of this game, so straight away, Jagannathan, I'm going to ask you, who do you think is the key will be the key performer for CSK? Just one name, quick.
Yeah, so I feel the key performer of this game would be the openers. So I would feel Faf du Plessis and Ruturaj Gaikwad would do well because the main thing is in this ground I feel how much ever you hit they are gonna chase down, and we have seen it in 2020 when Mumbai Chennai at the league matches when it happened at the league stage. So I feel, yeah, these two openers are gonna be a vital role. And in terms of bowling attack, if you would tell me to name one, I would feel Sam Curran is the one who should do it.
Okay.
Then
So
obviously the game is ours.
okay. So coming to Yatharth, I know you're a neutral fan over here. So who do you fancy chances from RCB? Turning the game.
Before coming on to this question, I'll do my own promotion because I will also do something here. Na? I'm not here to just speak on. So, Delhi Capitals has posted a fan story on me. So, if you have got 15 minutes out of your hectic schedule, then you must go and see that video. It's on YouTube and it's on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter as well. So, just have a look on that. But going on to the question, so I want RCB to win this match just because it's the last match of Virat. It's the last season of Virat Kohli as a skipper. So something or something sort of a contribution to him where he doesn't need any sort of contribution. But talking about this match, I'm definitely backing RCB, and they just need one match to click. And if they click, they are sealing the top three.
Coming back to Varnata, one player from CSK camp, who can threaten you guys.
uh, it should be Ravindra Jadeja.
Okay. So last in the final question to Surinder Paji. Paji, you're a big fan of RCB deep down, but you're supporting CSK right now. So who do you see? Who do you see if CSK lose? Who do you see? RC, a player from RCB hitting CSK bowlers all over the park today.
Hopefully, it's IB de
ABD.
Villiers. I love IB de Villiers, so I'll say IB de Villiers. And I just want to say a quick one to Yatharth. Yatharth, please can you send me the video of the last DC tourney when RR played DC? I want to see the video. Yeah, because it was Patake and we know what the result was. So I'm looking forward to seeing DC play RR tomorrow. And it'll be a hallabo. Come on, CSK, yellow jersey gentlemen. Come on. Whistle Padu.
It's red.
So it's battle of the
Asha, by the
two.
way, whom are you supporting?
Yeah, Basha. Yeah.
So
You
I'm
supporting
in
who?
white. I'm at peace. I'm at peace.
Peace is still Danish status. Danish status RCB.
So
I took a
you get the hint, right?
toss time. Toss time. Toss time.
Understand. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll catch up with you guys later on. Stay safe, get vaccinated, and it's time for good cricket. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All the
Yeah.
best.
Bye-bye.
Play
See you
ball.
later.
Yeah, bye guys. All the best.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.